and welcome to the Marine Channel, and we're here at Palma International Boat Show and I'm stood on the bow of a Sirena 68. Let me just pan around and show you what we're going to have a little walk through. Now, Sirena is a Turkish yacht builder. This particular model, the 68, was launched in Cannes in about 2021, and it's an absolutely fascinating boat. I think there's lots here to get excited about. It's creating a lot of interest down here, which is why I've started on the bow, because we're going to bump into people as we wander around, but it's a lovely bow area. So you've got these massive sun pads, as is fairly standard nowadays. Of course, you can flip that backrest over, but in this particular configuration, you've got seating there for, or sun pad there for a couple of people, and then you've got seating behind there with this lovely U shape for, I would guess, 6-8 people. It's lovely. Lots and lots of wood on this boat as well. You'll see the wood down here, the wood cappings that matches the handrails and the stainless steel. And this is a real quality boat. Prices on this one start at about 2.1 million euros plus tax. Of course, it depends on specification. This one comes in about 2.8 because it's got the Seakeeper stabilizer, it's got twin generators, it's got aircon, it's got all the things that you'd want. So think around the 3 million euro mark for one of these, depending on how you pay your tax and where you pay your tax. Right, okay, so let's work our way down the side and show you the cockpit area. Really high handrails here. I don't know if you can get a sense of where we are there. It's kind of almost tummy button height. And then this big flush glaze down the side. It does feel like a bigger boat, I've got to say, particularly when we go upstairs. I'll show you the Flybridge in a little bit. So here is our cockpit dining area. So you've got your cabinets here for your leads and whatnot. Access both sides through those transom gates, and then this lovely table, which on this particular boat is a fixed table, but you can have it up and down and all that kind of good stuff. I'm just going to show you while we're here, I'm going to show you the crew cabin, because what's quite interesting is that lots of manufacturers now are having to improve the quality of the crew cabins to make sure that they can attract the right kind of crew. So access here is through this large swinging door. Just look at the quality on these hinges. They're absolutely gorgeous. That quality is everywhere on this boat. I'll point a few things out later on. Let's step down here. Now the yard is very flexible in terms of configuration. So this particular boat has been set up to have sort of split between the berths. So we've got one here, and then pan around, and we've got another berth over here, which is ideal if you've got a couple of crew and they're not a couple. They've got a little bit of separation there. See if I can get the light on. There we go. Brighter still. Lots of storage underneath. Big hanging locker here, and then a very decent heads here with a toilet and a shower. As I say, you can configure this in a number of ways. So other owners might want to have this as a couple of bunks. There's plenty of space there. And then this area here can be liberated for a little dinette, but entirely up to the owner's spec. Through here is engine access. So this one's got twin 900 Volvo engines on shafts. There's the option to go for the 1000 horsepower as well. And all these boats are A-class rated, so these are designed to really plough through and do the miles. This boat's got a range at 10 knots, about 1200 miles. So a very capable boat. Take you anywhere. Right, back up. We'll excuse ourselves because, thank you. And then back up through our portside transom. into the lounge area. Okay, so steps up to the Flybridge. I think we'll do that last, and we'll move now into the saloon area. So on this side you have a glass panel that drops down. So that one's in the low position now. And then that little flap comes over, and then this is all open for serving drinks and so forth. Little step up, and then you have this wonderful run through. So galley on the port side here. Everything here is domestic sized. So huge fridge underneath there, good sized freezer. Got our dishwasher, our hob, our twin sinks there. Little litter bin. And then over on this side we've got our dining table. Now again, this owner specified a fixed dining table with a glass top. That could be on a high-low leg, could be in wood, could be anything. They are very accommodating in terms of what they can do. We're just looking up here at the lighting, all this kind of hidden lighting, and the aircon is working an absolute treat because it is warm here. Forward into another seating area, and again, this can be configured, so this can be in any design really you want, and with any tables you want. But I think this works really, really well. And you can see the glazing on this boat as you pan round 360 degrees. It's almost at the front. Got this feeling of kind of like a trawler yacht design, where those glass panels are huge. Okay, over here, lots and lots of storage. Usual bits and pieces in there. And we've got our retractable TV under that panel. Okay, forward and up into the helm. So there's the door that we came through, with those lovely hinges. There must be a name for people that love hinges, because I love a good hinge. Okay, pan round here. So a couple of big Garmin multifunction displays. Now, despite the fact that this is on shafts, you've got this kind of joystick control, so you can operate it just like it was on pods. You've got your stern and bow thrusters, all the essentials, but importantly, this lovely view out. And I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you've got this kind of curve here to the screens, and these really big chunky wipers, testimony to the fact that this is a boat you can take out in any weather. But it does have that almost explorer yacht feel here, which I think is absolutely lovely. And also the use of the grey, so we've got sort of darker grey sort of stanchions here, and then the lower parts are a lighter grey. And I would imagine this would probably be my favourite seat, because on the move you can sit up here by the helm. If you've got to do some work, you can pretend and put your laptop there. But isn't that just a lovely view out? Really, really nice. Okay, so access below is via these stairs. We'll just let these customers come safely up and enjoy the view back while we do that. All our panels, access switches and so forth right up here by the helm. So really well laid out. Okay, so let's go below. It's quite exciting. It's always exciting on a boat like this to go below and see how they've chosen to lay it out. Really lovely big wide steps, nice chunky handrail, and then again this sort of use of wood throughout. So we can turn left, we can turn right. Let's turn right first of all. So moving forward, on our port side here, we've got the first of our twin singles. Just step in there. Little step down, so you've got lots and lots of headroom. Nice light through the portholes. Big hanging locker, all illuminated. And then access here into your own ensuite. I think big shower, very, very nice indeed. Now this is your ensuite, but it also acts as a day head. So we'll shut that door. We'll come back out go into the corridor and just step across, and this is our bunk cabin. So ideal for kids, good sized bunks actually, and obviously following the line in the hull, so the lower one is sort of inset slightly, so you'd step on that bed to get up into the other one. Again, good hanging lockers. No ensuite for this one, but you would use the day heads, which is just across the corridor. So back into the corridor, take a step forward, and there's the heads that we saw just now. And what's nice is that because they kind of set it back, you've got all this additional storage in the hallway part here, which is great, and that's both sides. So they've really maximised space. They've not made the bathroom so large that they take up all of that. Okay, and then finally into our VIP, which is very, very nice. So again, this sort of grey palette, bit of contrast there with the headboard. Really like these. These are glass, these are frosted glass. So interior lighting, power sockets, again hanging storage, and then lots of places to throw all those things that when you're on a boat you don't know where to put them. That's where they'll be, that's where your keys will be, that's where your wallet will be. And then also at the foot of the bed, you've got a nice little makeup area or little desk to do some paperwork, and then you can see on this one there's a recess here for a flat screen TV. Now if we shut that door, we're now into our completely sort of self-contained private suite, and you can see there where our ensuite is. So again, good size, double shower, all the things a man or woman could want. Super, and that's just the VIP. I've got to show you the master yet. So work our way back down through the boat, down our first step. There's where we came down, and then into our master. And just a little detail here before I show you that. If you can see, etched onto the sort of tread plate there, Sirena Yachts. You see that detailing all around the boat. Okay, so in we come. Full beam master, obviously. Lots of storage running down here. And then over on the port side, we've got some more storage, but makeup area, a little desk area, call it what you will. More mirrors, more lights. And again, at the foot of the bed, the opportunity there to fit your flat screen TV. And then what's quite clever is that you've got your ensuite over here with a frankly huge surface area. You could put towels, perfume, makeup, I don't know, record player. It's one of the biggest surfaces I've ever seen. Sink there, toilet there, and then a great big double rainfall shower in there. And I say it's clever because this side of the master is the bathroom, but if you come around the other side, you've got a walk-in wardrobe. Here we go. So hanging space both sides. I mean, this is enormous. I can stand in here and I can practically swing my arms around. So again, bearing testimony to the fact that this is a boat people could spend extended periods of time on. Remember what I said, 1,200 mile range at sort of 10 knots. The boat's a semi-planing boat, so it'll do 24, 25, fast cruising 17, 18. But at about 10 knots with the 900s, actually a very economical boat to run. Okay, do like that. Passageway, nice and wide. Right, I can hear people upstairs, so we're going to scoot up quickly and then go up onto the Flybridge, because this is spectacular. And I don't say that lightly. So let's make our way down here. Aha. I don't think I'm the only one going up on the Flybridge. Do I follow? Yes, why not? Now the good news is it's an enormous Flybridge, so the fact that we've got other people up here really doesn't matter. So let's aim around to the back here first of all. So you've got this enormous area which is free for freestanding furniture and so forth. And then next to this is this bar and food prep area. So this one's got a grill in here. Have to lift it up. I know what's going to be underneath, but there you go, no surprises. And then we've got our sink here. And then obviously refrigeration, ice makers, whatever you want in the space beneath. And how cool is this? Up in this hardtop, there is a shower head. So you can stand there, have a shower, prepare some food, have a barbecue, or maybe even have a drink at the bar. And this is only half of the Flybridge. So we'll make our way forward past the starboard table. Okay, which has got seating there for probably about 10 people. Absolutely lovely. And again, here on the port side, another area that you can really configure. I know some owners are having pop-up TVs in this panel. But again, massive space. Right. That's all right. That's all right. You're beautiful people. It's all good. That's all right. Okay, we'll just move up here to the helm area. You can see when you have a boat like this, it just attracts the loveliest people. Who would want to be anywhere else at a boat show when you could be sat here? Just get a load of that view down over the bow of the boat. Whatever you've done in life to deserve a boat like this, you would feel that you've really earned it if you had that view to wake up to, wouldn't you? Absolutely superb. A couple of twin seats here, separate seats. Usual configuration, everything that you've got down below, you've got up here as well, including your joystick controls for your engines and so forth. And then to the port side again, another lounging area there with a big table. So you've really got kind of three separate areas up here. You've got our front one there, you've got our middle area, and then at the back you've got the bar and the freestanding set furniture. It really does feel like the Flybridge on an 80-foot boat. It's absolutely huge. But aesthetically, when you look at the boat from the dock, you know, it looks right, it still looks beautiful. Now the other thing to note as well, this one's closed at the moment, but this hardtop has got a retractable powered panel here, fabric panel that goes back and then floods this area with light. But again, look at the finish and the size and the scale on all these components here. And I notice as well when you look around the boat and, for example, you see all the stainless steel here, all of this is finished off, polished. It really is absolutely lovely. So there you go, Sirena 68 down here at the Palma Boat Show. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I think it's an absolutely lovely, lovely boat. It's one I've not been on before, and every time I turned a corner here, I kind of went, wow. So hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe would be fantastic. But most importantly, keep coming back and watching the films, because that's why we do them. So from all of us here at the Marine Channel, thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.